Hey guys, ATP here, and today we're doing something a bit different from the usual. Instead of doing the usual serious content, the drawn up stuff that's planned, we're going to be doing something more lighthearted and not as serious. Today we're going to be using something called chat.openai. It's this website where this bot can answer questions for you, write up stories even. The information isn't always accurate and they don't have everything that you're looking for because, it's a growing database, it's still in its beta. But I thought to myself, why not do something that has to do with Overwatch? I've seen people use this for other things like Star Wars, etc. But how about the Overwatch League? What kind of things can we get this bot to draw up? And then I thought, how about we do a premise where we have it predict the 2023 season? Now, the thing that makes this exciting for me is I literally have no idea what to expect from this bot. I only slightly messed around with it the other day to see what it can and cannot answer. I kind of got a general feel for how it works. It's not the best with predicting future events, but there are ways to kind of finesse the system in a way. So we'll see how we do in that regard. I figured this could be a fun, lighthearted video where I react to this stuff in live time just as you guys. It'll be like I'm reading a script from like the usual video, but instead it'll be in a more comical and probably interesting way. So how about we get right into this thing, Let's start with, I don't know, how about what happens in the 2023 Grand Finals? So it'll be along the lines of like, write a scenario on who plays in the 2023 Overwatch League Grand Finals. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so post-production ATP here. Literally the most unlucky thing happened to me as I typed in that question. That's literally when my video started to get corrupted. It was really weird, but there was the most golden response that the AI came up with, and then I was having other problems I wanted to show you guys, but I did take a screenshot of it and I thought I'd show you guys because it's just too good and it makes absolutely zero sense. So here's what it came up with for who plays in the 2023 Overwatch League Grand Finals. In the 2023 Overwatch League Grand Finals, the two teams competing for the championship are the New York Excelsior and the Dallas Outlaws. So a new expansion franchise, or are we having Dallas and Houston meet up in the most epic combination team of all time? Is Texas becoming one? Screw two Texas teams, one now confirmed for 2023? Budgets are so bad out here, they're literally having these teams combined now. Wild. Anyway, the New York Excelsior, also known as the NYXL, had a strong regular season, finishing at the top of the standings with a record of 34-6, which is definitely a reference to Season 1, but nonetheless, really funny. The team is known for its aggressive playstyle and strong individual players, particularly in its star DPS player, Prophet, who led the league in eliminations throughout the season. So apparently Prophet's getting traded to NYXL this year, confirmed. The team's success is largely due to the leadership of its experienced coach, Pavane, good one, and the steady hand of its captain, Ark, who is known for his shot calling and strategic thinking. So I guess Ark is also coming out of retirement. Epic. The Dallas Outlaws, on the other hand, had a bit of a rocky start to the season, but as the season progressed, they found their rhythm and made it to the playoffs as the 4th seed. They defeated the 2nd and 3rd seed in the playoffs and made it to the finals. They have a strong and cohesive team with a well-rounded roster that includes a star flex player, Closer, and a talented main tank player, AKM. You hear that, boys? Closer's coming out to be a flex support or DPS, and AKM said, I've had enough of being a professional Valorant player or whatever he is. I'm coming back to the Overwatch League and I'm going to be a tank. I played Zarya. I know what I'm doing, man. I was decent at GOAT. I'm going to go Zarya only, baby. The team's success is also thanks to the leadership of their coach, Hastro. So I guess now he's a coach instead of the owner or GM, whatever he is. And the guidance of their captain, Effect, who's known for his aggressive playstyle and quick decision making. So just these first few paragraphs alone has me questioning life itself. I guess Ark and Effect and Closer are all coming back. The Grand Finals was a best of 7 series, which was held over the course of 3 days. I don't really know how that works. The first day saw the NYXL taking the lead with a 3-1 victory, but the Outlaws fought back and won the second day 3-2. On the final day, the match was tied going into the last map, but the NYXL was able to secure the victory in an intense and hard-fought match, winning the series 4-3 and being crowned the 2023 Overwatch League champions. So I guess only like 3 matches were played in a best-of-7 series somehow over 3 days. I don't really understand how that works, but hey, the AI has spoken. This is what's going to happen in the 2023 playoffs, I guess. Really crazy stuff here. Like, I don't know what this bot is on, but give me some of that. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's keep the ball rolling. I could go into like the standings because it mentioned how the Dallas Outlaws or whatever beat like the 2 and the 3 seed, I think it was. But that might be a little too complicated for the AI to handle. So what about the MVP? That's always a fun thing to talk about. So write a scenario in detail on the 2023 Overwatch League MVP race. Let's see if it comes up with anything. It is currently early in the 2023 Overwatch League season. The MVP race is heating up. Several players are making a strong case for the title, but a few are stand out as frontrunners. One of the top contenders is Janu, a flex player for the New York Excelsior. Janu has been a key piece of the Excelsior success, consistently putting up impressive numbers in both the damage and support categories. He's also displayed a high level of flexibility, being able to play a variety of heroes at a high level. So I guess Janu's coming out of retirement and is playing for NYXL. Another player in the MVP conversation is Marvel, a main tank for the Dallas Outlaws. They just said before that AKM is the tank. Do they have 2 tanks? Marvel has been a dominant force on the Outlaws, leading the league in eliminations and consistently keeping his team in the fight. He's known for his aggressive play style and his ability to shut down the opposing team's carries. Nice, Marvel. Let's go, dude. A third player to watch in the MVP race is Godsby, a hit scan player for the Los Angeles Valiant. Godsby retired. Okay, I guess another unretired player. Godsby has been one of the most consistent performers in the league, and his team has been in the top of the standings all season thanks to his outstanding performances. He's known for his precise aim and his ability to take over a game with his hero pool. And at the time in 2019, that's like a fair assumption. The MVP race is still wide open, with several other players also making strong cases for the award. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see which player can separate themselves from the pack and claim the title of MVP. So in this wacky season, first off, I love that they're continuing with this narrative of the Dallas Outlaws. We have one player that might not even make it through free agency, plus 2 retired players in the MVP race. I almost said places. 2 retired players. That's absolutely insane. This just makes absolutely no sense. Like, where's Proper at, man? I mean, to be fair, the AI probably doesn't even know Proper exists, but you get my drift. This is just ridiculous. Okay, I think another good question to ask would be, who wins it between those 3? As you can see, I kind of just messed up the question. I botched it with my terrible typing. But we're going to see what happens if I type this in. Okay, so the 2023 Overwatch League MVP award has been a highly contested race throughout the season. Several players putting up strong performances. However, 3 players have separated themselves from the pack. Godsby of the Los Angeles Valiant, Marvel of the Dallas Outlaws, and Janu of the New York Excelsior. Godsby has had a phenomenal season, leading the league in eliminations and being one of the most consistent performers all year. He has been the backbone of the Valiant's success and has been instrumental in their top finish in the regular season. His precise aim and ability to take over games with his hero pool have been key to his pause champ. By the way, this kind of sounds like something I would say in a video. It's hilarious. Looks like it's experiencing some technical difficulties. It doesn't know what to say next. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Are you okay there, AI? That ain't good. I think I might have broke the AI. Sorry, I can't complete this response. I guess the MVP race is inconclusive. Okay, so this response literally like broke my chat/search bar, so I guess we're gonna have to do a new one. What's another good thing to ask this bot? The 2023 Rookie of the Year. Write a scenario in detail on the 2023 Overwatch League Rookie of the Year award race. The 2023 Overwatch League Rookie of the Year award race is shaping up to be a highly competitive one, with several talented players vying for the coveted title. One of the top contenders for the award is a player named Jinju, a highly skilled damage dealer from South Korea who joined the Los Angeles Valiant in the offseason. Dang, Valiant having a killer offseason. Jinju quickly made a name for himself in the league, impressing fans and analysts with his precise aim and aggressive play style. He leads the league in eliminations and is a key player for the Valiant team. So I guess like Prophet, Godspeed, and this guy are all leading the league in eliminations. Anyway, another strong candidate for the award is Maeve, a versatile flex player from the United States who joined the Boston Uprising. So I guess Boston are no longer fully Korean. Maeve has quickly become one of the most well-rounded players in the league, excelling in both offensive and defensive roles. Oh, she has been a crucial part of the Uprising success this season, helping the team to a strong start in the standings. Interesting. So I guess a Rookie of the Year candidate will be a woman. We love to see it. A third player to watch in the Rookie of the Year race is Kai, a talented support player from China who joined the Dallas Outlaws. Kai has made a big impact on the Outlaws team with his exceptional healing abilities and game sense. He is an important part of the Outlaws strategy and has helped the team maintain a strong position in the league. As the season progresses, these three players and others are expected to continue to make an impact on their team's success, and their performances will be closely watched by fans, analysts, and league officials as they determine who will take home the coveted Rookie of the Year award. It will be a close race, but with the season's end, the award goes to Jinju with his outstanding performance and crucial role in the Los Angeles Valiant's success, and it could not be ignored. He will be honored in the grand final ceremony, hey, nice, and will receive a significant prize money and other awards. Dang, Jinju getting it good, huh? So I guess the AI just made up two players before our very eyes. Two people who do not exist, one of which is apparently a woman, one apparently from South Korea, and then another person from China who also has the name Kai. Very interesting stuff here. All right, so I think we've kind of got a general idea of how this works, and we kind of know at this point a lot of it's going to be absurd. But the last thing I want to ask this AI before we get out of here is who else is going to make the playoffs? How are the Outlaws, well, Dallas Outlaws, Dallas Fuel, whatever you want to call them, and the NYXL going to forge their paths to the grand finals? So write a scenario in detail on who the Dallas Outlaws and New York Excelsior beat to make the grand finals. In this scenario, the Dallas Outlaws and the New York Excelsior are the top two teams competing, blah, blah, blah. Dallas Outlaws finished regular season with a record of 12-4. It doesn't really matter. Come on, get to the juicy stuff. They face off against the 7 seed, the Los Angeles Guardians. So I guess the Gladiators are rebranding, or the Valiant are rebranding. So the Outlaws dominate the series, winning 3-0 and advancing to the semifinals. In the semifinals, the Outlaws play the 3rd seed, the Boston Uprising. Hey, like a realistic-looking team in this instance, because they have a good-looking team heading into this offseason. The series is a close one, with the Outlaws winning 3-2. So let's just say, give or take, either Houston or Dallas beat Boston in the semifinals. It'd be an epic battle full of stars. That'd be sick. They move on to the grand finals to face the New York Excelsior. The New York Excelsior finished the regular season, which, good record, earning the 1st seed in the playoffs. In the first round of the playoffs, they face off against the 8th seed, the San Francisco Shock. And they beat the Shock 3-1. That is so cursed. That Shock team is like a super team on paper, and you're telling me they're going to go down 3-1 in the first round? Dang. In the semifinals, the NYXL played the 4th seed, the Atlanta Reign, which is another realistic one. Okay, not bad. Honestly, not too shabby. Obviously it doesn't know any better, this AI, but a lot of these teams they're mentioning that these teams beat are like teams that could be good this year. So the Excelsior win the series 3-1 and move on to the grand finals to face the Dallas Outlaws. And we'll ignore this because we already had a prediction before this bottom paragraph. But that's pretty interesting, huh? Outlaws beat the Boston Uprising. NYXL beat Atlanta and San Francisco. I mean, if you are going to make it to the finals, those are likely some teams you'll have to go through, so not too bad, AI. Not too bad at all. Finally, something that wasn't too ridiculous, aside from the Los Angeles Guardians part. Aside from that, not too bad. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to wrap up this silly little experiment with the AI. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This was a pretty fun experience. I wasn't expecting much, and the results were about as crazy as I ever could have thought they'd be. Some things even made sense, for crying out loud, so that's a pretty cool thing, I guess. If you want to see more of this type of thing in the, let's say, near future, let me know in the comments below. And if you use this website yourself and maybe experiment with some OWL questions, let me know what results you get down in the comments below as well. Maybe I'll even do a stream of this in the future, or if you have any other questions you want me to ask this thing, we'll get on something. We'll see what you guys think through the response. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.